It's a good start. About 70 plays, no significant injuries. That's already been confirmed. I got about 30 reps for our ones and twos, which was about where we wanted. Saw a lot of things, starting with a little bit sharper offensively than I actually thought we would be. Play action pass game strong at this point. Protection stronger than what I anticipated at this point. And then we ran the ball off tackle better than I thought we would at this point. Defensively, obviously we need play action work, but quite a bit of consistency for the number of guys playing, so I thought it was still a decent start. We can still work on more physical play and more tackling. I think the offense won the day today, if I had to say one or the other. Special teams wise, still looking to find a punt returner, as you saw some drop punts, and initial work on our shield. Today was the first demonstration of if the shield can protect the punter, and so we stressed that, and has a lot of work to go. We have a lot of work to do there still.
No injuries today, but you came in losing Nick Kurtz. Can you detail that?
Yeah, Nick Kurtz went in for basically his foot was a little bit sore, and too early to say, but it looks like looks like there's a fracture there. Probably 6 to 8 weeks would be my guess. And so, yeah, luckily we have depth at receiver at this point, but that'll hurt us because he was doing a really nice job.
How about Adam Heenan, how hard he ran the ball?
He did a nice job, and you saw as the scrimmage went a little bit more creativity and a little bit more confidence with each rep. Obviously the one play that stands out is in going airborne and going over two guys that went down low on him, but he did a nice job and has done all camp. Continues to need to work on catching the ball out of the backfield.
Despite being a freshman, Trey Dye, did you see him getting some reps?
From the very first practice, even till now, once you get the ball to Trey Dye, he's skilled with it. So whether he's returning the ball, whether he's catching it in the flat, even when we hand it off to him, we've done that some, he has a nice skill set with the ball in his hands. Still needs someone most of the time standing behind him to tell him where to align, what to do. But if we can get that caught up, he could be a nice player for us this season.
Just on live impressions from today, what you recall, defensive standouts any for you today?
Nah, too early to say. Didn't still sound the way I would hope it to sound. That's usually how I gauge defensive intensity and effort, and not enough things that made me turn my head and say, oh, who was that? And so too early to say.
You keeping Craig out cautionary right now?
Yeah, a little bit banged up with the hip flexor. So it wasn't because we're holding any ones out. He has a hip flexor that's been bothering him.
How about Dallin? Is he around? Or?
Dallin also has some form of leg injury. You can check with Steve on that. It happened 2 days ago, I think.
State of the program, could you give us an overall?
I like it. It's nice to look out here in stretching lines and see a lot of players, all that I've recruited, and I think the athleticism and ability of the players is increased, and so I like that a lot. I didn't think I'd be able to say this a week ago, but I love the role that I currently have. I still get mad if the offense scores, if we score in a scrimmage situation, but it doesn't last nearly as long as it did when I was calling plays against it. Nick is doing a really nice job, Kelly Papinga and Robert, so I like those people that I've surrounded myself with. And then maybe even more importantly, and that might sound different, but the support areas, our athletic trainer, excellent, football operations guy, excellent, video guy, excellent, finance guy, excellent, and it just goes on, personnel guy, excellent. So that's making I've been able to focus on that part, which in addition to football, I think is making our program even better, which it will need to be going into the next era of college football, looks like.
How about DJ guy?
DJ guy?
Yeah, how do you rate the music guy? Everyone else has been excellent.
So the music guy, by the way, under Bill Belichick's comments, the more you can do, the more you can do. Our football ops guy actually has the music in his pocket, and the playlists are coming from him.
DJ Zach.
DJ Zach. I guess you could be DJ Z. ZDJ.
Are you zeroing in on a top O-line group at this point?
Yeah, zeroing in would be the right word. Not zeroed in, but zeroing in.
Jason said he was a little disappointed with some of the 3 and outs. How would you rate his performance today?
Yeah, it's always a mixed bag. So Taysom did a nice job moving the team, and especially starting fast. Our team is very effective when we start fast. Most of his throws were on the money. Good news is there is a defense out there going against him, and there was enough scoring for me to still say I thought the offense tilted in their favor today. But you don't want it dominant with our defense out there as well, and so. I hope he has high standards, which is good, but I still thought he did a nice job.
Coach, how about the kicking game?
A lot of work to do. So attempted one long field goal, clearly had the leg, but it reflects our emphasis to this point, which has been much more offense-defense. Yesterday was the first day we put scheme work in. We've been doing only drill work, so Catching punts behind, protecting the punter behind, field goal accuracy still behind.